Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Alphadia Genesis 2 on xbsx. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going over there. Follow the chicken! Chicken! Imperial Palace, Throne Room. If only a little more, we would have been able to catch those accursed in a pincer by both land and sea. To think Sardot Fortress fell so easily into their hands. I can only imagine they are now imbibing themselves with their victory. Confound them! Let it alone, as it will be their last supper. This battle is not yet finished. Our plan seeks their ultimate annihilation and is still in force. Then it was your plan to let the fortress fall into their hands? Indeed, and why it was left largely unguarded. In order to measure their strength, I allowed them this minor victory. I see. Losing so easily did not sit well with me. Despite our small contingent there, I was sure Camel could have fended them off until I arrived at the fort. Camel was aware of the plan from the beginning. However, he was also told to fight with full vigor. Had resistance at the fortress been weak, they would likely have suspected the trap. Therefore, their victory was meant to draw all their rodent friends out of hiding in order to ensnare them all at once. I will lead the army myself in this next battle and put an end to all these accursed once and for all. Well, hopefully it doesn't work out for him. I put a hamper on my day. Kill! It appears this is where our liquor friend came from. Let's go see what kind of village it is, Theon. I hear you there. I hear you there. I hear you there. I hear you there! This is where that liquor comes from? Look, Dion, there are liquors everywhere. You're right. And at 65 grand a head, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count, there are so many. Whatever, let's just find the mayor. It may be this village is cooperating with the Imperial Army. Therefore, I suggest we introduce ourselves as traveling merchants. We should probably listen to Faulkner on this one to avoid any potential trouble. Oh, no, I want weapons. Weapon me! Oh, unless you don't have anything for me. I can get some platinum mirrors. Wait, do I already have one? Well, whatever. Some have sought to use liquors in business to make money. Can you believe it? Of course, I would never allow them to be used for war either. This village is a place where those against violence have fled for refuge. No matter what the reason, we do not agree with fighting. Yo, that sounded like a real liquor, didn't it? Did you know liquors only let those who they feel comfortable with ride on their backs? And I had an inkling. Kill, 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 kill. Let's see, I need something to revive people. Liquors that have grown to adulthood can fly higher than those that haven't. Aren't liquors adorable? On top of that, they are very obedient. Yes, unlike my husband. Ho 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 ho. Some of the medicine the mayor formulated for liquors works on humans too. Understanding what liquors say can be so difficult. Sometimes I think I'll never learn their language. Never, huh? With that attitude, you won't. Good afternoon. I am William Flugel, mayor of this humble village. It's nice to meet you. We're traveling merchants, and on our way back from business, we came across that injured liquor, so we brought it back here. Yes, that's just what she said. Let me thank you for your kindness helping her. Q. As you can see, she's got quite the streak of curiosity in her. She's constantly flying the coop, and leaving me worried sick about her. But for bringing her back, let me give you these. They'll help to relieve some of the fatigue from your travels. Those herbs are ones I raised here myself and are even useful in curing poison. They're also more effective in dealing with fatigue than regular ones. Originally, I started growing them to treat injuries and illnesses for my liquors, but it turned out they worked on humans just as well. So, is that what you do? You raise liquors here? That's right. Slowly but surely, their numbers are starting to come back. But what for? Liquors were once on the verge of extinction. In order to reverse the damage we humans did, don't you think it's our job to do it? Can I ask you something? Go right ahead. Who lives in this village? Lucerians or Tramians? Humans live in this village. Their energy is inconsequential. I see. Thanks. Where are you going, Dion? We haven't even asked him about purchasing liquors. I refuse to allow liquors to be used as tools for war. You agree with that sentiment too, I take it? Yes, I do. This village has no intention of cooperating with either the Empire or rebels. Our only wish here is to live with liquors in peace, and why I will not report your presence to the Empire. So, you knew we weren't merchants all along? I told you from the very start. I heard about you from her. I'm sorry we tried to deceive you. In order to fight against the Empire, we needed liquors, but it'd be wrong to get them involved in all this. Let's go, everybody. Dion. Q. Are you certain about this? What is she saying? She appears to have recognized us as her masters. Then she's going to come with us? Q. Great. She can't understand a word I say. Q. It appears Dion was right, and she will be coming along. While I have my reservations about her getting involved in the affairs of the world, I must also respect her agency. Thanks for your understanding. Now, what do you say we get out there and change the world? Q. How about this? Q. I hope that means something. Q. Ow! That was your own fault. You went too far with that last expression. Like I know how to talk to a bird. Having been recognized as her masters, I ask you give her a name. A name, huh? How about mashed potatoes? I mean, if you look at her feathers, they're kind of whipped and Q. It appears that is a no. Speaking of, you understand her, right? What about Pippi Longfeathers? The nickname of the professor who studied liquors 200 years ago? I'm surprised you knew. Q. It looks like that ruffled her a few feathers, literally. How about you, Faulkner? Do you have a name in mind? I was never very skilled at giving names. Licky, Licka, Likesto, Likamaru, Likako, Likakukagnasu. Wait, there was a Mrs. Likamale who had the name. What about Polka? Q. It sounds as if she approves. Faulkner, did you just say something? No, it's nothing to be concerned about. Please ignore any ramblings coming from me. This is going to be great traveling together, Polka. Polka! It seems she was so happy she ran outside the village. Though she is still a fledgling, once she molts, she will be able to fly much higher. I ask you to take good care of her. That will do. Anyway, thanks for everything. We learned a lot. Do not mention it. Please come again. And let's go ride Polka back to Sordid. Right. You got anything of value here, Mayor? No. Just a poor place. To raise his chickens. But, oh, everybody got something going on here. That liquor has some really beautiful feathers. Oh, she does, doesn't she? However, they can become even more beautiful on occasion. For example, look at these. I'm sure you have never seen ones like them before, have you? Are those harlequin plumes? Do all liquors get feathers like that when they mature? No, ones like these are extremely rare. In 90 years of life, I have only seen just 2, and they came off Lucy here. It sounds like they must be pretty hard to come by then. If you like them so much, how about I give these 2 to you? Are you sure about that? I am not a collector, nor do I have any intention to do any sort of quick cash grab with them either. Besides, no matter what color liquor is, all the feathers are beautiful to me. Isn't that right, Lucy? Skew. Even so, I cannot bear to give them away for nothing. There must be something I could use. Yes. Actually, Lucy here eats a lot. That is why I would like you to bring something she will eat. What do you think about that? Yeah, I see. I shall have something back for your bird in no time. Well, don't you sound like the confident one? Hey, it's better to try and fail than fail to try, right? Besides, I'm confident this is something I can handle. Oh, I will give you that. Now, as I said before, if you bring back something Lucy will eat, these harlequin plumes are all yours. I look forward to seeing what you'll find for her. Snack for a liquor. Oh my, aren't you the ones the mayor was talking about that saved that liquor? You mean Polka? So that's her name, is it? That's a wonderful name you gave her. Polka is this particular liquor's friend. After she didn't come back one day, I became worried, but I'm relieved now that she's back safe and sound. So, this is your friend, is it, Polka? Since you're here, why don't you go play together? Well, I would love them to. There are so many stormlords outside the village, my liquor here is too scared to leave. Are those monsters their natural enemies or something? That's right. Although there are certain liquors that don't mind them at all. Unfortunately, this one is probably the most fearful of them in the entire village. It doesn't sound like she'll be able to get out and walk very often. Yes, and that's what has me concerned. But you know, if I could get you to exterminate some of these stormlords, she might just get the courage to go out for a walk again. Yeah, sure. I think we can help you out. If one of Polka's friends is in need of help, then we have to help. Thank you, I appreciate it. Kuchugo! Now, what I need you to do is to get rid of 7 stormlords that inhabit the area near and around Flugel. Once you have done that, please let me know. Oh, bunch of needy villagers. Come over. There you are. Had enough. Guess that's a yes. Alright. Anybody else can't help themselves? Learn the controls for the liquor? Yeah, sure. Liquor can be boarded by pressing the A button when the right icon appears while standing adjacent to it. Liquor can be dismounted by pressing A button when the get off icon is displayed. Presently, the liquor cannot be flown over high mountains, but when mature, it will be able to do so. Need the explanation again? Now we're good. The controls for the liquor can be viewed at any time by looking in the help section of the menu. Of course, I don't really want to fly over there because I gotta do this quest. Let's get in some random battles, shall we? God, my stomach is like completely full because I had dinner. But I'm also extremely thirsty. So it's like, I want to drink more liquid, but my stomach's too full to take any more liquid. I just like take sips every now and again, just to sort of satisfy my thirst. I don't know if that happens to anybody else. It's like you're thirsty, but you're full. Obtain expensive ration. Let's see. 4 more Stormlords. Stormlord, man. Reminds me of that old Genesis game. That wasn't so hot. Yeah, the original Stormlord on the Genesis, it's like one of those games that you want to like it, but it's like so buggy that you just can't bring yourself to keep playing. That game went under a little bit of censorship when it was released. You know, even back then, in, what was it? What, 91 or something? I mean, it was a long time ago. So they had these sort of statues of these fairies, and you could see them from the side, but they looked like they were topless, even though they weren't. So then the artist went back and changed the sprite to have it be more obvious that they were wearing like a bikini top. And they didn't do a very good job of the art, so it does look like something that somebody just like drew right over instead of like incorporating it into a new image. at the end of the day, it didn't really hurt anything, but it was interesting to see that, you know, pre-release, they thought it was a good idea. And post, you know, then before it was released to the final public, I was like, yeah, well, the girls do look kind of nude. We got rid of those storm lords like you wanted. Thank you all for your hard work. Would you like to try going out for a walk now? No. I can't thank you people enough. I can't remember the last time I saw her so excited and take off like that. Now, if you would, please allow me to give you these as a reward for your help. Now she'll be able to play with Polka like she used to. Speaking of, when I think back, it was around the time the storm lords started increasing she stopped wanting to go out for walks. But now she's gone out on her own. Maybe it was only my imagination. Well, whatever the case, you have been a big help in getting her to come out of her shell. Okay, now we can go back. Faulkner! Please, Sarah. I'm sorry, it's just... I was so happy to see you safe, I couldn't help it. You look like my fiancé who was killed, and... Her fiancé was killed? Yes, he was a Lucerian. In an effort to protect me from the Imperial Army, he gave up his own life. I'm sorry for your loss. It's all my fault he was killed. I can only imagine now he would have regretted his decision. I highly doubt that. If he truly loved you, then as your fiancé, he probably considered it an honor to die for you. You think so? Actually, I have a past very similar to yours, except in my case, I was unable to protect the one I loved. Having said that, I have no doubt in my mind your fiancé desires your happiness even today. Now please do not continue to blame yourself. Can you understand what I'm saying? Faulkner, thank you for your kind words. I feel as if I have a burden lifted from off my shoulders. I'm glad I have been able I'm glad I have been of any help. Now it is time we be going. Yes, and I'm sorry if I bothered you. What do you think? Is this Sarah in love with Faulkner? Yes, that's how it looks to me. I believe if she can find a new love in her life, the pain of her loss can be healed. Yeah, let's hope the best for her. As usual, these two are so dense. Yes, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I'm sure it must be hard for you too, Chiffon. Yes, I mean, What's the matter with you two? We're supposed to be going to see the mayor. Yes, right. Can you guys see her? I think the camera's pointing towards her. She's just chilling. Just had her lunch. Or dinner, I guess. Dion, I'm ever glad to see you again. Aren't you that treasure hunter from Chamber? Nathan, was it? Right you are, and I see you remembered me too. After the last time we met, I was able to track down the whereabouts of my next artifact. Then, the only problem is it is inside the belly of a monster. What? You mean like it was eaten? That's right. I saw it happen right before my eyes, and I'm sure it's not going to pass it anytime soon. But I'm not giving up. Even though I don't stand a chance defeating it, I'm sure there's another way to get that artifact back without the need to fight. What do you mean? Like setting a trap? Exactly. After having followed it to its lair and watched its movements, I determined it only eats its meals at a certain location. Now, if I can just place a piece of vomit-inducing bait there... It'll barf it up. I see now. If this artifact you're after is in this monster's stomach, won't it be digested? Well, that does have me a tad worried. Considering the last box was painted with a special type of lacquer, I can only imagine this one is similar to the last. And why I'm not going to give up just yet. Now to get down to business. Right now, I'm in need of some materials to make the bait I'm working on. So what I need is the fangs of some lycanthropes, if you be willing to help out. Sure. So yeah, we're in. I can't imagine the help this is going to be. So in total, I'm going to need 5 sharp fangs from the lycanthropes that live around Sordut. I see now that what you're trying to make. You have good taste. I'm glad to know we see eye to eye. All right, let's get to finding these sharp fangs. Do I already have them? No? Oh, okay. Passion? Me? Not really. Passion? Me? Not really. Well, it appears that's close enough. I see. So you want it, do you? Then I'll be happy to exchange it for, let's see, how about a brooch of some sort? If you have one of those, I like the design on it, then we've got ourselves a deal. Now rummage through your stuff and let me know what you've got. Some sort of brooch. Obtain a liquor brooch. Just in case. The P12 is the authoritative expert on energy. Almost all energies have been influenced by him in one way or another. That, of course, includes me. Aren't you... It's been a while, hasn't it, Dion? Chiffon. But it looks as though you've been getting along just fine. In size to the Imperial command. But at the same time, we received word 20,000 men had gone up from the Imperial City by ship to crush their insurrection. If they've left the capital, maybe this is our chance. I believe we should hurry and rendezvous with Abram and his men. Don't you think it's a perfect opportunity to put down the Imperial army? I am also in agreement concerning an alliance. If we can capture one of the Imperial army's generals, I believe it would be a powerful bargaining chip. Then let's dispatch half of our forces. Let's say 1,500 men to Gale. With the fortress in our hands here, morale is high. Let's press forward until we've defeated our enemy entirely. No, that's a terrible idea. If we send half our forces to protect them, our defenses here will be inadequate, and we could be attacked. While I feel this guy's pain, he needs to realize he's got to protect his own hide. If anything else, I'm not about to let anyone steal my glory. Dion, may I ask your opinion on the matter? As far as I'm concerned, if anybody wants to join our cause, I'm all for it. Plus, abandoning anyone who thinks the same way we do will only make the others afraid to join us. I believe Dion is right about this, since this is the same way we have been able to increase our own numbers up until now. Dion is our leader, and why we should follow him into battle and even into death. Thanks, everybody. Now it's time we took the lead and head to Gale. I'll leave reinforcements and such up to you. Understood. we won't let you down. I will also travel with Dion. Abram is an old friend of mine, and having me present for talks would likely speed up the process. Then we'll leave all the mediating to you. As for the rest of everybody, protect the town in our absence. Like Marie said, there'll probably be a detachment that'll come and try to retake it. Understood. As for us, let us prepare ourselves. Faulkner. Sarah, why are you here? Are you going into battle again? Yes, that is my job. This is really starting to get on my nerves. If you like Faulkner, just say it already. This blockhead knight is so dense he won't get it any other way. Oh. Is this true? I apologize if I did not notice your feelings all this time. Then you'll... Though I would love to accept what is in your heart, I am duty-bound and therefore cannot meet your expectations. Faulkner. There are plenty of younger, good men out there in the world, and I am sure you'll find the one who is right for you if you remain patient. Sarah. It's okay. He was wrong to take your kind words as more than they were. I apologize for taking precious time. Don't worry about it. Then let us travel to Gale. Oh, well, I went on this side. Oh, great. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to fight some stuff around here? Okay, liquor brooch. 5 sharp fangs. Okay. Sharp fangs it is. I wonder if lightning trips are on the other side. Maybe.
戦おう。未来のために。せい。せい。勝利の後ほど用心が必要だ。
Boy, they don't appear very often.
私の相手。
せい。せい。せい。やったぜ。
負けません。
せい。せい。せい。どんなもんだ。戦おう。せい。
私と戦うなんて10年早かったわね。
戦おう。せい。
あら、もう終わりなの？
Have any sharp fangs? I have one. Oh.
戦おう。せい。勝利の後ほど用心が必要。
私。気を引き締めて次に。しつこいな。
せい。せい。
勝てましたね。
Wouldn't give me anything. Not only do they not spawn that much, they don't drop that item very often.
戦おう。せい。せい。
あら、もう終わりなの？しつこいな。
せい。やったぜ。
私の相手。
えいせいどんなもんだ。
しつこいのはやっ
せい勝利の後ほど用心が必要だ。
It's just not dropping.
気をつけろみんな。戦おう未来のために。
Giant one.
行きます。
これでどうだ。受けよう。
お覚悟。これはどう？私と戦うなんて10年早かったわね。
And he just nothing.
負けませんから。
Yeah, what's up? All the giant enemies. No, not worth it.
私の相手が
せいせい勝利の後ほど用心が必要だ。 戦おう未来のために。勝利の後ほど用心が必要だ。
God, still only one sharp fang. My goodness.
私の相手
せい勝利の後ほど用心が必要だ。
He's just not dropping it.
しつこいのは
せい勝利の後ほど用心が必要。
You, that brooch you have with you. Wait, this is... Robbed of liquor brooch. Wow, now this is something. I say we cut a deal for it in seconds. This second. Now take this, it's yours. It is expensive ration. Hey, I never said I'd... A deal is a deal, and I have to say I'm extremely satisfied with our trade. Raid. I just got hosed with this expensive ration for that liquor brooch. Leon. I'm sorry, Chiffon. I never intended to trade it for an edible good. It's not your fault. Having someone be that persistent would cause anyone to step back like you did. And who knows, maybe there's someone out there who even wants that expensive ration. Let's not give up just yet. See if we can find a potential person to trade with. I suppose you're right. We do know someone or something that wants that. I brought this back, but will this work for your bird? It's supposed to be made of high quality stuff. Hand over the expensive ration. A ration for humans, huh? Well, Lucy here eats about anything. Let us see if she will eat this one. Hmm? Oh. So, you like this one, do you? It appears Lucy enjoyed what you brought back. She said it was the second best thing she has ever eaten. Incidentally, her favorite food is fried snail eyeballs with a side of salted arthropod antenna. Yeah, well, that's good to know. Now, as promised, these harlequin plumes are yours. You are free to do with them as you like, whether you keep them, sell them, or even give them to someone as a gift. I only ask you think of Lucy's sacrifice here and do not discard them by the wayside. No worries there. It looks like that expensive ration got us these harlequin plumes. For a minute, though, I wasn't sure if that bird would eat it. Well, I think you made a wonderful trade. Those plumes are absolutely gorgeous. This should easily be you should easily be able to trade them for something on Simon's behalf. That's probably true. Alright, how about we get going? I mean, are there no lycanthropes anywhere around here? Doesn't really seem like it. Well, we stop it there. This is audap. You've been watching Alphadia Genesis 2 on xbsx. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.